I realized for the longest time I was following money instead of my passion. Hi there. Today I wanted to just get a little nice cup of tea and share what I'm going through and what kind of thoughts have been hitting my head recently. Well, first off, to give a brief overview, I was a girl that no one really worried about. I was basically walking in the path that everyone thought was good. I had mostly straight A's. I graduated as valedictorian. I got into CS. I survived while a lot of my other friends dropped out. During that time, I thought I had a thing for CS. During that time, I thought I liked CS and I thought I was good at it. But come to think of it, hell no. I was just in it for the money. I had a lot of people ask me in the comments if I think a CS degree is worth it. Here's what I think. I think it's worth it anytime if you like it enough. I just wasn't the type of person to code in my free time, let alone did I even like doing homework. Nope. I have memories of falling asleep in most of my computer science classes. And for some reason, I was so blinded. At a certain point, I was feeling arrogance, basically a stuck up without saying anything. I thought being a female student in CS made me feel like I was smart, that I was able to make good money, and I thought people looked at me differently. And surely I looked at myself differently. Every single semester, I told myself things will get better when nothing was going better. Sure, there's so much that I learned from CS. Really glad I took it because I wouldn't have known what coding was if I never stepped into it the first place. 3 years after college is when I realized, oh, maybe this isn't my path after all. I'm beginning to reflect back at myself and think rationally, do I really like this? The answer most of the times is a no. I go back to the time when I thought CS was my thing. And come to think of it, I liked the way that I was able to provide solutions for people, that I was able to make the world, the user, save a little bit of their time. I love the creativity side, having the immediate feedback from the user. I love coding when it gives me an immediate response. But that was most of it. It was so naive and dumb of me to think that getting a perfect score on the math portion in SAT would define me as a STEM girl. No score, no MBTI, none of that can just measure you in a simple word. It can never define you in any way. I for sure was doing that with college degree. Sure, right after college, all you know is a world of 4 years where all the trainings, all the classes, all the friends around you were all in that one world. But really, after coming out into the real world, I see how many people there are who work with a degree non-associated with theirs. And surprisingly, most of them like it. I knew a few upperclassmen who would switch out their majors every single semester. One semester, they would be a biology major. The other semester, they'd be an accounting major. Every semester went by like that. And every time they answered, oh, it's just not fitting. I was thinking, oh, maybe that person doesn't have enough perseverance. Oh, maybe that person has rather high hopes for a major. At that time, I knew nothing. I was a little judgmental bitch. I realized it was their time of really wanting to search what they really wanted to do in their career. The reason I didn't go through any of those challenges of choosing a major, choosing what I wanted to do, was because I was only propelled by one thing: money. I was allowing money to be my only means of measurement. Anything I would do had to only come down to the word money. Rather than thinking of, is it time efficient? Would it give meaning to my life? I was thinking money, 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 money. Money was the meaning to every little thing in life. Now fast forward 3 years, I worked in CS. Sure, it paid me better than most other salaries fresh out of grad. But 10 years into this, I really don't know if I'll like it enough. I just couldn't let myself to live the life I'd been living for another 10, 20, 30 years. For most of 2023, my question that I've been asking every day has been, what do I want to do in life? I don't even think there's one answer. I don't think I'll ever be fully satisfied with one noun that would describe me. I don't want to be a software developer. I don't want to be an engineer, a mom. I don't think any of those nouns matter. Now I decided to take a different approach, and I hope everyone who is watching this will. Let's try to define our dreams as a descriptive one. What kind of a person do you want to be? What kind of a mom? What kind of a dad? What emotions will you bring? What education will you teach? Life is so long, yet so temporary. Our life here on this earth is so finite. And each day seems so short, but it's those piles of days that make years, that make a life. I'm still trying to find my passion. To admit, I've been looking at other degrees like nursing, a graduate degree in CS. I've considered a business. I'm not Dr. Strange. I can't just like run simulations in my brain and see, ooh, I like that. All I can do right now is to really just give it a go. All this time, I was so addictive to being busy. Ooh, if I reach 100K, I think my life will be set. But it never ends like that. When you're chasing money, greed comes chasing you, biting you in the back. And I don't want that life anymore. Although I still want a life of financial freedom, I don't want a life where I'm just vacationing at the beach all week. I want to follow a passion that will make me enjoy my work. For the longest time, I've wanted to own a cafe and have customers who love books, who love peace and quiet, who long for a community to come, chat, share ideas, be mentors and mentees to each other. After going what I went through at 17, 20 years old, and even now, I didn't know what I liked. I didn't know who I was, and I think everything begins there. A person is a record of their footsteps. When you're 20, you really don't have any tracks. What people can do is to really try everything. It's those footsteps that you make along the way that will eventually evolve to who you are. It will eventually give meaning in your life. You will eventually know what you like, what you dislike, and what your passion is. I never expanded my life, was always a go-getter. I never gave another year, another glance to other things along the way. And I regret that so much. I want to set forth a new education where people know what they want. Everyone has his or her strengths. And I'm so sad that I never found mine earlier on. I'm beginning to see what I like, what I enjoy, what I want to learn. When you're learning something new, it gives new meaning in life. It's been making me want to live it even more. YouTube is a thing that I started every day. Every video upload, I'm learning something new. And that really motivates me. I want to soon start a study session where people who have the like mindset as me want to just come online, study together silently for 30 minutes, an hour. Studying 3 hours for every single day in a year, that would make more than 1,000 hours. Think about it, 1,000 hours learning one single thing. That will make you knowledgeable. That will make you a leader in that. I want to start studying about business, about marketing, people, about consumer mindset, philosophy, human, about me. Now my dream is not only financial freedom, but making a career out of what I truly desire. Of course, things may change. Tomorrow, I might end up not thinking this way. For today, my mind is set on helping people to realize when to make a career change, what to do with their life. I think 20s is a moment to really dig deep and search what kind of a life I want to live in. It's a time to plant the seeds. Before, I planted them without knowing what kind of care they needed. But now I'm planting and I know that they will one day grow into a big tree with fruit. I just don't know what type of a fruit just yet. I want to share the knowledge. I want to share the motivation, what I'm learning as I'm going through. And I want you to be a part of that journey too. All along, I cared so much about what other people wanted in my life, which is ironic because it's my life. Now I'm starting to have more courage, more bravery to really seek what I want. Just even the idea of quitting a job, making a business, it makes me really fearful. But imagining, studying, brainstorming, I'm certain that it will help me go towards a goal, to find a career, to direct people who are a little lost, but giving a little bit of a guidance along the way. I feel like everyone is in need of education. Everyone can be and should be an educator. And I decided to journal a bit in my life. I've been journaling and blogging for the past years or so. I want to share some of my personal stories and write them down. If any of you guys are interested in following me, I'll leave a link, so watch out for details to follow. Thanks for watching my video.